this time, I wanted to take a moment and kind of reflect on some things myself. So I thought I would take you along with me. Um, so grab your journal, grab your pen. Maybe you just kind of want to lie back with a cup of tea, a glass of wine, a lemon water, whatever floats your boat, and kind of just sit with the prompts, meditation style. Whatever you decide to do, I'm really glad you're here, whether you are catching this live or you see me in the replay. So we will go for our first. Where is my pen? Hold on. Let's jump into our first prompt, and we'll go for 20 minutes. So you can see that. We're kicking it old school here. Here are some prompts. I would love it if you want to just, whatever from the week needs to be said, whatever you need to witness yourself saying, whatever needs to just write it out on the page, like a brain dump. Just get it out, write it out. Whatever you need to leave in next week, whatever you need to leave in last week, so that you don't take it into the next week, and so that it doesn't prevent you from relaxing this weekend. Write that out. Or you can commune with someone. It could be someone alive, dead. It could be your mother. It could be your ancestor from 100 years ago. It could be Gandhi. It could be your third grade teacher. It could be an ex from 20 years ago. It could be your sister-in-law. It could just be a mentor. Like, who do you want to just kind of connect with and commune with and be in conversation with and get some advice with? Or you can do, what have I been holding in or avoiding this past week? What have I been holding in or avoiding this past week? And if you feel comfortable, let me know what you are writing about in the comments below. Hi, welcome to the journal with me. We are about to start our 20-minute timer. Hello. We're about to start the 20-minute timer for the journaling experience. Our first journaling session, we'll probably do 2. Hi from India. All the way from India, that's super cool. I am doing really well. I just wanted to take a moment and kind of just slow down and see what my heart wants to say. I want to connect with what I already know about my life, but just kind of, when I write, I kind of feel validated in it sometimes. I am good. You're from New York? I was born in New York. I was born on Long Island, and I went to college in Manhattan. I love it and lived there for a while. I love Manhattan. I call it my beloved New York City. There's nothing like New York City. Thank you guys for being here. Hi from Ireland. Let me, so I can read this. Thank you for joining me all the way from Ireland. All right, are you guys ready to? So journal with me is just about reflecting. So you can reflect by journaling. You can reflect by lying down with a glass of wine or a cup of tea and just kind of being with yourself. I'll put the music up and we will chill out together and just, I don't know, be witnesses for each other as we spend the time doing, I don't want to, that sounds like work. It's really just about taking a moment to self-connect. And sometimes we don't really connect with our own advice as valid, right? We don't connect with our own, there's a lack of confidence around things that we feel stuck in. And sometimes when we just kind of, I don't know, I feel like when we write it out, it helps to kind of clear it. I want to connect with myself. You could have wine, or you could have ice water. It doesn't really matter. You could sit with a big pile of Chinese food. Whatever makes you feel like, I don't know, cozy and comfortable, whatever feels like a treat. I want whatever this time together that we have to lead into something that's just a treat, because this is a weekend live. So even if you are seeing this on a replay and it's not a weekend, I want this session to lead into a time of relaxing, of treating yourself, of feeling pleasure. And like, what does that look like for you? Maybe that's what you could journal about or think about. Like, what does treating yourself or allowing yourself to have something that feels pleasurable, what is that like for you? Because it could be just like, it could be with others. It could be with just being by yourself. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm just here chilling with you guys for a minute. I'm gonna start the journaling prompt in a couple of minutes, but I saw some of y'all coming in, so I thought I would connect. I am so. I am so. What am I so? As this is the space to just be yourself, right? I have a master's degree in special ed, so I'm a very, very patient person. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say that about me. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's do some journaling or some just going within, taking a moment, quieting down. What do you have to say to yourself? Maybe that's a prompt. What do you have to say to yourself? Write about that. Or writing about what is it I have been holding on to or avoiding this week that you don't want to avoid, that's maybe preventing you from having a completely relaxed moment of just treating yourself. Like, what do you need to let go of? Or commune with someone dead or alive that you know or you don't know. Or brain dump. I am from Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much. I'm glad to present a relaxing and aesthetic atmosphere with just being present in my person. All right. Does anyone want to share with me what they want to journal about? You can also just be here, listen to the music and go about your life and just be in the space. I kind of have to label this something just to get on here, right? And I do want you to journal, and I think it's really valuable, and I'm going to do it. But this really is a space that's just, I just want to create a quiet room for you to be in that is free from the chaos of the world, where you can let whatever wants to arise and come up or unravel come up. And you can just know that there are people here. There are actually humans here. You may not talk to us, you may not talk to me, you may not need me, but you can just know that community's here and that I'm here and that this space is just meant for you. So, I don't know, balance your checkbook, do the laundry, cook something for yourself, or come journal with me. Okay. I'll see you in 20. We just started our 20-minute session journaling with me. So you can feel free to grab your journal and just start writing whatever needs to come out, or asking a question and connecting with yourself to get the answer, or just letting out whatever is making you feel blocked, preventing you from just truly having a great night. And the intention of this live is that when you're done with this session, you just go and do something that feels really just, it's just like a treat. Whether it's, I don't know, getting pizza, or going out with friends, or sitting and like binge watching Netflix, or whatever is your treat. No, I'm going to be journaling. I'll see you. if you're writing, just take a moment to write the last words, write out the last sentence. Just trust that whatever you got is what you were meant to get about this particular topic, this particular issue, this particular reflection or insight. There is no FOMO. There's nothing more. You can just be for a moment, and we'll do one more 20-minute session. You can pick up from where you left off if you want, but take a moment to just take a deep breath and just let whatever's come out wash over you. And if you've been doing your laundry, cooking, chilling, drinking your tea or your wine, I am not drinking wine. I am drinking water out of the Stanley cup. Take a second, run to the bathroom, put our timer on for 2 minutes, and then we'll start. We'll start another session. Taking some peppermint essential oil because for me it's very calming and it's reviving. Like I feel energy. Do you ever need some energy? A whiff of essential oil of peppermint kind of just perks you up. I even like to take a little on my tongue, which is a little intense, but I like it for when we don't want to overload ourselves with caffeine. You can take as long as you want, love. You can take as long as you want for anything. And it's not even summer, and you're taking all summer. Happy spring equinox. Not everyone. Well, summer is an awfully long time if that's what you're going to take, since it's the first day of spring in the Western Hemisphere. Not everyone is from the Western Hemisphere. It's nice to have you all here, all four of you. Thanks for just being curious and a bit voyeuristic and coming to hang out. I structure these, I put in the title journal with me. You can have 13 summers. Is 13 a lucky number? I think so. One plus 3 is 4. I always think one of the things about the number 4 is a sense of finding protection, protection, safety, and structure. So what structures in your life do you need to build so that you can feel stronger, safer, more confident? In a sense, it's like a boundary. So maybe you want to journal about or just be with the idea of boundaries and what boundaries you need in your life, what people need boundaries with. Doesn't mean you're like, you can have boundaries with your deepest, closest friends and partners, right? Everyone needs boundaries on each other. And that's part of creating stronger bonds and intimacy. Maybe that's something for you to chill out with for 20 minutes. Boundaries. What is it about no boundaries? There's a difference between no boundaries and no fear, like being able to take risks. Boundaries turn into scapegoats. That's an interesting idea. Ooh. All right. So you can either journal or be with the idea of boundaries. Who needs them? And if you have a problem with boundaries, what is it? Why do other people's boundaries, how do you react to other people's boundaries? And why are they a bit of a problem? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked the video. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, this channel, it's about self-connection and, well, like relationship and connection and self-connection. The relationship with ourself is what these lives are about. It's about what we need to connect with in our lives, within ourselves, and to also have community around our self-connection, and creating a space and a quiet space for you to have self-awareness in forms of journaling, in forms of chilling out, in forms of just hanging out, listening to the music, knowing that other people in the world are at the same exact time listening to that music and are doing whatever they're doing in their life while you're doing it too. But we're all to kind of get together at the same time. And I know that I'm providing a bit of a picture here, a bit of an aesthetic, right? And it's fun to kind of get curious about another person. And that helps us kind of get curious about ourselves in a way too. So many idiosyncrasies, too many idiosyncrasies, I agree. You can't focus because of the many distractions. Well, life is very distracting these days. So what does focus have to mean? Does it have to mean I sit with the journal and I do? If that's not how you focus, that's not how you focus. Maybe you need to write on your phone. Maybe you have to record into your phone. Maybe you need to have things in the background. Maybe you need to focus at a time for literally 5 minutes and take a 2-minute break, or focus for 5 or 10 minutes and take a 5-minute break. That's what, when I do with the work with me's, it's like 25 minutes of work and then you get a break. And even when you're working, you can make that work happen in what is productive for you and not anybody else. This is Pink. Yes. You like my little Free People onesie? I just want it to be comfortable. Hi from Turkey. It's nice to have you here from Turkey. Hello, everyone. All right, so again, just like the chill space, the chill room, the quiet room. So I'm going to give you a journaling prompt and we're going to have 20 minutes together in this session. I'll put the music up. I'll be here. You'll all be here. I think part of the community too, I mean, I'm so small right now, right? There's 4 of you in the room. I'm a small channel, but the whole idea is if the community gets bigger and I run the room, people can chat with each other. So maybe your idea of being able to focus is like working for a couple of minutes and then like writing a sentence in the chat. And then you kind of all get to know each other and everybody comes back around the same time. And it's like we have a little community and there are people to kind of commune with and connect with while you're in your space, you know, and they're in their space, right? It's this whole thing around, I'm here living my life and at the exact same time, they're living their life and somehow we're together in space and time. through the beauties of technology. You know, it also allows us as humans to claim technology for ourselves and make it something that functions in a way that's beneficial to us. So you can journal around boundaries, what they mean to you, what you don't like about them, where you need to put them up. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy you're here with me too. Thank you. Thank you for some of the love. And I don't mind if you want to debate me, or, you know what I mean? I mean, if you're not respectful at some point, you know, I'll block you. But, you know, I'm not here to judge, you know, and I don't have the time and the energy and the space to go through everything. I'm running this channel by myself. You want to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? I'm just here on the other side being me and creating the space for the people that just want to come hang out. And I don't know. We'll see what it evolves into as well. So if you're journaling, you can do a gratitude journal for 20 minutes and see how that evolves. You can commune with someone dead or alive that you've met or never met. Ex-boyfriend, mother, Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, the mailman, your 4th grade teacher, your lover, whoever. And just see what, in a point of communion, maybe you want to get some advice, or you want to get some, you know, let it flow. You can also journal on what are you ready to release right now, just even a little tiny bit, like the size of your pinky toe. All right. I'll see you guys.
So glad you like the music. Yeah, it's good music. Welcome to the end of our second journaling session in the space I've created for us to just be, just chill, just come as you are. Give you some deep thoughts. Deep thoughts about what? Clears your mind. Well, I think that being able, it's kind of curious to come explore something that's completely different. It's like, but it's also like, what is this? Like, what is this room? What is this woman? Who is she? Life in general can be very chaotic, especially these days. So it's good to find just places where you can create space. It's like where there's no expectation for you. You can just be here. And we don't even have to know what this space is about. It's just a space. And there's some relaxing, cool music on. And my intention is that we all just kind of be here together and do what we need to do. And I'll put a structure on it, like I'll label it something, you know. But it'll flow, like, you know, like maybe you cooked spaghetti, just hanging out and like watching and seeing every now and then, like, what is she doing? Yeah. But something about it is relaxing for you, right? Well, I think we all want relationships in our lives, more relationship, more connection. But I think it's important to know that you're better waiting for, you know, the connections and the people that are right for you than just being with someone to connect, to have, you know, to have a kind of a surface experience or have something that is instant gratification or in the moment, but then it's not based on something that will last. So, well, we all have issues. We all got something. Well, then maybe you should remove your plate from yourself, from where you're being. What are your boundaries? You don't have to be around those people. Or if you're with them and they're doing that, you just like toss them out. Like you walk out of that room. I think we're all more loners since COVID. I think something kind of happened and things shifted. We got used to this isolation and how to create our own world within, for ourselves, within our own environments, by ourselves, or, you know, with not that many people around. But we can all be loners, right? Hi from North Korea. Thank you for being here from North Korea. Appreciate you. We're just hanging in the chill space. The chill tribe. Well, we're all here for you to talk to right now. That's what the space is about. I mean, obviously, you'd like a partner, but as they say, you know, better with the right people than the wrong person. You can stop by this room and talk to us anytime. I'm going to try to figure out a way to be able to run the live, and because I run them on my phone, if I can figure out a way to set up a laptop or my computer so that I can get in the chat. We all have fear of rejection in some way or another, every single one of us. We all do. Aww. Why is it important if I'm married? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Does a woman have to be married? All right. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for coming on this ride and this experiment. Oh, that's so cool of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, David. Hi from California. I'm gonna jump, but I'll be back tomorrow at some point in the afternoon. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I hope you guys will subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm on, and I will stay curious about you as much as you are about me. Aw, thank you. Come back and see me tomorrow and we'll chill some more and we'll build the space that we all need together, right? All right.